where like I focus on my ass, and then there's other moments where I focus on like selling me fucking someone, like those things.
So you just won body.
Yes.
How are we feeling?
I feel good. I feel cold, but I feel good.
I mean, you did.
But that my mom probably wouldn't understand is I am married to a woman who she loves and adores. I have a boyfriend who I'm trying to introduce her to, and I'm still fucking people.
It's this new shit, people. She's not gonna get it. My mom ain't.
Through, like getting the judge's approval to see if you're like worthy enough to be a part of the battle zone.
But also, don't do all your good stuff in the tents, right? You just need to get through.
Okay.
I don't take off clothes in the tents. I try my best. And now, if they play with me, then I'll start stripping. But
Another episode, another intriguing conversation. I'm your host, Jay, and today I sit down with Shuvon, aka Melanin, and we have a very fluid and authentic conversation. I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned for more. You're about to give a monologue.
welcome to my TED Talk.
Welcome to my TED Talk. Okay, so where do we even start? Where does Shuvon stop?
Wow.
Yep. And Melanin starts.
Oh, you came out hard with the first.
Open questions. Come on with it.
For the most part, Melanin / Trini, because that's my new house ballroom name, starts ballroom related things, as well as anything entertainment. So the exotic dancing, the nightlife kind of. However, recently my life is starting to merge. So my business partner is my girl. We've known each other for 15 years, and she only knows Shuvon. But I've invited her and exposed her to ballroom, and we're doing the nightlife thing together. And so in the middle of events, she's like, Shuvon, and I'm like, who the fuck is that? Who is that? That's not. And now other people are calling me Shuvon, and it's catching me off guard. So I think they're blending. They're starting to, the line is starting to become blur. And at first I was not into it, but I think it's part of being my authentic self. It's like all of these are parts of me. And people are starting to accept it now. Shuvon, Melanin stops at my job. That's not something that carries over there. I mean, they have found out, and it has been drama at work because of my Instagram.
Drama?
Yeah.
What is the drama about?
People found out, and they don't think, because my Instagram is pretty provocative. People find out and say that they don't think that someone who does what I do should, as far as my job, should be able to do that nightlife, should be able to walk sex siren or body and have it publicly known, or own the business that I do. And I think for a while it was drama because they thought it was going to be a gotcha moment. but I'm very proud of what I do. So it was like, if you want to talk about it, come talk about it. The thing I don't like is talking about it in a negative way behind my back. I welcome everybody to come talk about it. But yeah, it was a little bit dramatic. I had to talk to the head of the entire department and HR, and she had to make a determination if I can continue to do what I'm doing. And I had to make a determination to let her know I wasn't asking your permission.
So I was going to ask you, like, in that moment where it's like, no, hold on.
Yeah.
Like, I understand we have, because I know companies have, like, morality clauses, all these different things in there. Where are we fairly drawing this line?
So it got blurry because of the company. In my contract, there's a part that says I will not have a second job without their approval.
Got it. Okay.
And they blurred that and ballroom because they found out about them at the same time. And then I told her, then I just won't officially own that company, and I'm not making no money from it or anything like that, but I'm supporting my friend. But ballroom, you don't get to tell me what to do. And they go, well, are you a stripper? No, I'm not a stripper. But if I was, unless I'm making money from it, that you don't have to worry about it.
I'm sure there are people in this office who are doing far worse on their
That's
alone
what
time.
I said.
So, you know,
some of them sitting with children, so...
Where are the files?
Exactly.
Where are the files? We want the files. Where are they?
I work in a very, very conservative county. And so, yeah, that plays a role. The idea of a man dressed the way I do and dance the way I do is the core of what bothers them. But they can't come out and say that outright because that's a lawsuit waiting to happen. So then they try to find all the other things. The worst people, it's not necessarily the people that's in charge of me. I hold them accountable because they're entertaining it. It's the people on the floor that's like gossiping about it or bringing it to my superiors. And it just, I see what their husbands look like, and it's giving envy, it's giving jealousy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So it's been drama.
So, because we're going to get to the climate that we're in, how that affects moving through the world.
Okay.
But for ballroom in particular, because I did follow you a little bit, you did get to teach a little bit.
Yes.
You had a saying, well, not a saying, but something you said originally that you never thought you would be teaching, or you never wanted to.
Never wanted to teach.
So what exactly did you say? I'm trying to remember exactly how you said it.
I can't remember exactly how I said, but I don't want to be nobody's parent in ballroom.
It was a one-liner the way you said it. I was like, oh, this is perfect.
Oh no, I don't remember.
It's like, I never planned to be a teacher, yet here I am, or something to that effect.
Yeah, and I did it.
It's where like I focus on my ass, and then there's other moments where I focus on like selling me fucking someone, like those things. And so that's my favorite part of Catboy, that you can do both. So, all right, I'll play this, and then let's just feel yourself.
getting the judge's approval to see if you're like worthy enough to be a part of the battle zone.
But also, don't do all your good stuff in the tents, right? You just need to get through. Okay. I don't take off clothes in the tents. I try my best. And now, if they play with me, then I'll start stripping. But I try to reserve things for the battle. Another tip that I have is I do a layer per battle. If I need to go further, I will, obviously, because I don't want to lose. But like, if I know there's a lot of people to battle, for my tens, I won't take anything off, but then I'll probably like take my top off or take my bottom off or something like that. And it depends on the effect that you have too. Okay. So let's do your tens.
I still have a lot of learning to do. I'm only in my third year, maybe even second year of ballroom. And I have a lot to learn, but the Denver ballroom scene is so new. There's not a lot of people. And if I want to stop having to travel in order to compete, I have to build this up. And so every now and then I will give my opinion. Yes.
If you ask me,
I'll tell you.
I'll tell you.
But I'm not trying to be anybody's parent. I'm not trying to be nobody's teacher. I'm just trying to enjoy my journey right now.
How did it feel in that moment when you were a teacher? Because I could see it from my end, but how did you feel like teaching him?
You know, I didn't have a big feeling then, but I watched him walk the ball last Thursday night.
Oh.
I was so proud.
Really?
There was like this immense pride that came across, and he did so well.
Oh,
so well. That I went back and I told Stone, I was like, okay, I'll be his godfather. I'm not gonna take on full responsibility.
See,
but
you went from if you asked to I guess
just this one.
Just this
him.
one.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed watching him walk. And it made me very prideful. But I don't want to get stuck in the teaching role that I stop developing my own skills and I stop pushing and trying to become better and set new goals for myself. And I feel like a lot of times some of my mentors, they're now just stuck in the mentor role. And I'm not there yet. I'm not ready for that.
Do you feel like there's space to do both? Like you can still expand the arsenal while also pouring into...
Yeah. Right now, my sex siren mentor brother is, in my opinion, and his trophy's opinion, the best sex siren we have nationally. And he's active and he's also mentoring me. So some people does both and do well at it. But historically, what I have seen is you take on a role. Either you're the star of the show or you're developing stars for the show. I haven't really seen much of both.
Makes sense. So another question I thought of, take me back to your very first, you're introduced to ballroom, things are happening, or even your first ball. Like, what was that?
That time period is so short.
Okay.
I was introduced to ballroom in 23. I had earlier that year learned that there is a ballroom scene here in Denver, and I told my friend Naima, actually, we need to go. And we were trying to find something to do June of 23, and we just found it, got tickets, and we just went. And it blew my fucking mind. I was like, well, first of all, Denver doesn't have much black people, but as for the black people that they do have, there was a lot of us in that room, and to see black people do a craft that meant so much to them and that was so tied to our culture, I was amazed. I was in love. And I saw Dash walk sex siren that night, and I saw somebody else walk body. I can't remember who. And I was like, I can do that. And I left there thinking that one day I'll do that. I didn't know one day was going to come so quickly. That was 23, summer of 23. End of that summer, I think around September, October time, I met my Kiki house father Stone. Not first time meeting, but like introduced as in that role. And he was convincing me to come in, and I was like, yeah, I can do that. I know I can do that. And then so February of 24, I walked my first ball, and I won.
So within around a year's time.
6 months.
6 months. Really?
From when I first saw a ball to my first walking. Yeah.
So when you were first walking, were you still like, what the fuck is happening?
Oh, 100%. I didn't know, because I went to one practice, and then boom, it was time to walk that
Oh,
ball.
damn. Like, you went right into the deep end.
I went to one practice, got some okay feedback, and then it was time to walk the ball. It was, and now it's a Kiki ball. It was a Kiki ball. So the stakes wasn't like super high or anything like that. It wasn't big. But it was one of our biggest Kiki balls that we have here. Walked it, did really well. And then that was February of 23. I walked several balls between February and July. That's the most balls I think I've seen here in Denver. And won, just back-to-back winning. Decided to post no, I didn't. I walked against Dash, the person that inspired me to start. And he posted. And Dash is in a mainstream house, which then got attention from other people.
Because they're like, who is this?
Yeah. And so then somebody, Cameo, Mugler at the time, reached out to me and was like, are you interested in mainstream? I'm going to say this is going to be really bad. I didn't know what a Mugler was. I'm barely learning ballroom.
That is funny.
At the same time, their show came out on Wow TV, the Mugler show. And I was like, okay, I need to study up on this. And Cameo was talking to me and teaching me about ballroom. And so then by August of that year, I flew to Chicago to get inducted into their house.
Oh, wow.
Officially, and walked my first out-of-state mainstream ball and got of the year that year. 1 body, then 2.
So a few things have spurred up questions.
Yeah.
What is for those at home that don't know, what is the difference between Kiki and mainstream? Like, what are the noticeable things between the two?
Here's my understanding of it. I think Kiki was generated for the younger audience.
Okay.
But it then became a space where those who aren't in mainstream utilize to like develop, and some people just stay in Kiki. I was told once that I'm too old for Kiki and that I need to move on. Then I was also told that I'm too talented for Kiki and I need to move on. So I think it's like a space where people who aren't quite ready for the mainstream can develop their skills, have a fair competition, I think. But in Denver, the Kiki scene is like more thriving. Yeah. We don't quite have a robust mainstream scene just yet.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, in so many words, in lack of a better word, for no offense, but
I was trying to stay away from this word you're about to say, but go ahead.
What? What am I going to say?
The JV.
I was going to say comparing to baseball, the minor leagues versus the major leagues.
Yeah.
You have the minor leagues where they go down there and dip in for talent and pull up, go, okay.
Yes.
You got enough good hits in. Let's bring you on up.
Yeah, agree.
Okay. So that's a good comparison difference between the two. So
that's my perspective. Somebody on here might know better and more history of ballroom and correct us, but that's what.
And please do that if you must.
Yeah, and we're always learning. So
yes. Another question that came up was, so you're walking the first ball. You win the first ball, did you?
Yes. I won sex siren male figure, and I lost to like the overall to I think women's figure or GNC. And then same for body. I won models and male figure, and then lost to the female figure.
So does it feel the same when you win that very first win to just winning every time now?
Well, I just lost last week, 2 weeks ago.
We're not going to talk about it. Just trying to keep it on the good ends.
Do the wins feel the same?
Yes.
No, because of my medical condition, I feel like I'm fighting harder now. To keep up with body is harder for me. When I won body that very first ball, I was just working out because I like to look good naked. Now I'm like actually having to keep up and be strategic of how I eat and my water intake and my sodium intake. Like there's a lot. It's harder for me to get to where I need to be. And then sex is the same. I mean, though I won sex last week, it's overshadowed by my loss. But so yeah, no, it's not the same. I think, and I'm growing. That first ball was a tiki ball here in Denver. My last ball was the coldest winter ever ball. The ball that made me fall in love with the house that I'm in right now. It was a big deal. So the stakes are getting higher, and I'm pushing myself further.
Now we're going to talk about your condition a little bit.
Okay.
As much as you're willing to share.
I'm open, but.
But thinking about the different balls, is there like a Super Bowl ball? Like, this is the bee's knees you want to be at.
The bee's knees. Coldest winter is a big fucking deal.
I've heard about that one.
It's a big deal.
I've heard about latex being one.
Latex is a big deal.
I don't know what I would call it the Super Bowl, but I hear it's a big deal. So
yeah, I'm still learning, so I don't think I'm the best person to answer that. But each region also have their like awards ball where they hand out like of the year and different trophies and stuff like that. And I assume those are the big ones. But they are very well-known balls, and coldest winter is one of them. In November, I walked the Mugler ball, the porcelain ball, my old house, debuting with a new house, and that was another big ball too. I have not walked latex yet.
So curiosity, it strikes me because I see and hear that like people move from house to house to house.
Yeah.
How is that process getting involved with a house, or even just switching it?
Yeah.
If you want to, like, you know.
I think everybody have a different journey. So like my mentor, I think when they moved house to house, it was an elevation in status, going from a regional parent to, or a state parent to a regional parent. I think there was a option to grow for them. My story is Mugler's. They are a massive, huge, but fab house.
Yes.
And I just wasn't getting what I needed out of it. I needed community, especially with my diagnosis. And like I said, there's no niggas in Denver. And so I need to curate that. I need to curate that in all the other spaces. And though I had access to it, I just didn't feel that connection. And then my mentor left Mugler's, and he's the reason why I joined. And so when he left, I just didn't feel connected. And then after he left, my house brother left, and those were the only people that I were connected with. So I just decided to leave. And I was going to be a 007 and probably even not join a house.
For those that don't know what that term is,
means you're houseless. You are on your own. No house last name to back you up or anything like
literally the coldest winter.
that. Yes. Yes. Yeah. So then I joined Alpha Omega.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes. I've been watching Alpha Omega since Coldest Winter 2 years ago. And I sat in my office watching Rebel walk Sex Siren, and I was just so amazed. It was everything. And
he has a good time. I'll say that.
It was.
As a watcher myself, you have a wonderful time, Rebel.
Yeah, literally.
I want to state that for the case.
And he's inspiring me watching this, and I was like, I will do good in this house. I do really good in this house.
From what I've seen, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
So then that was what? 24.
Mm-hmm.
January time of 24. And I'm watching this and I'm like so amazed. And then 25 they switch it. It wasn't Coldest Winter, it was their house ball. And I watched that ball. And then at the end of 25, I joined the house. And I just feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be. It's natural. The connection is natural. I don't feel like I'm forcing it. They're so nice. They were so welcoming, all of the things. And I'm growing. I'm learning. There are people that I look up to, and they're doing a really good job of that balance. Rebel is the mentor I was telling you about. He coaches me, but also is still the top of his game, and I love that, and I just love being in their presence. And
sounds like he's found the perfect mix.
Yeah,
of being able to pour into and elevate at the same time.
Yeah, and I recently learned he like pours into other people too in other categories. So yeah, I feel like I'm at home for sure. And then my house father, Caesar, the first time we talked, immediate connection. And he's such a genuine, caring human being, but also will give it to you straight, give it to you very straight. When you
now, mind you, before you say what's next, there's a camera right there. There's a camera right there.
No.
So before you say...
I tell him all the time. Okay. He's one of the only people that my partner have watched me let talk to me the way he can talk to me.
Got it.
And he's very real. But I feel like it's always in my best interest, so my guard goes down a bit.
That's what I was going to say. It's rooted from a place of like good intent or good or love. So
yes,
it feels, means, and comes to you differently.
Yes.
Versus just some random person like, okay, girl, who are you?
Right. And not even random. Sometimes people who know me that, get that shit out of here. It's my Aries energy.
Oh, okay. Sure. Y'all a little hard-headed, I remember.
Just a little bit.
My niece is an Aries, so I get it. What's up, y'all? I hope you guys are enjoying the conversation. We'll be right back with more. But in the meantime, let's watch Melanin get his takes.
The floor, bitch. Free time, rest is none. It's the free time, rest is none. It's the free time, rest is none. It's the free time, rest is none. Julius, give me one. Julius, give me one. Give me one. The first time. 2, 1. 2, bring them 5. 7, 2. Medusa, break it. Who's giving you the frenzy? Bitch, Grand Pride, Melanin.
body.
Yes.
How are we feeling?
I feel good. I feel cold, but I feel good.
I mean, you did decide to come outside with.
I did.
Limited
I needed
clothes
you
on.
to see what won, but I'm cold.
Check the material, as they say. Full spin, full spin. Ow. Okay, so what are some feelings when you were first going up?
I was nervous. This is my first time walking body, I think, for 2 months or so, and I'm still adjusting to people being comfortable with my catheter, and so I was really nervous for that. And mind you, in true, can I curse out here? In true nigga fashion, I got here 5 minutes before I had to get naked, so I was like not really settled, and I just had to peel out my clothes right away and go. My first walk, I walked without being oiled up, which I never do, but I didn't have time, and so it worked out well though. I had time after.
All right. To the other body boys that are coming up behind you, what advice can you give them when they get nervous? What do you do?
What do I do? I focus on my strong points. My core, well, not right now, but normally is my strong points, and I just go to it because I know it makes me comfortable. And then I find someone on the panel that I feel comfortable with. So my Kiki House mother was on the panel. It was easy to like walk with her and feel comfortable with her and act like we were just at a session.
Okay. Child, now that you've seen Melanin collect his tens and the grand prize, let's get back to our conversation. So I want to get into your diagnosis because you mentioned that. What is your official diagnosis? Like, so I have it right.
Yeah, I am in end-stage kidney failure, meaning that there's no chance of my kidneys healing itself. So I am dependent on, right now, dialysis to live, and long-term goal, hopeful for transplant.
Okay.
Yeah.
When did you discover or get this diagnosis?
25. March of 25.
Confirm the date. Like,
yeah. I was hospitalized March 24th of 25. And I was in the hospital for 3 weeks, which is coming up. And I'm having like a physical reaction just talking about it.
What's coming? The anniversary?
My anniversary.
Oh. What does that reaction feel like? Well, what are you feeling?
My stomach is like
knots.
In knots. I had a hard week the last couple of weeks, and I couldn't figure out the why. And it took my therapist. Get a therapist.
We love a therapist.
It took my therapist to kind of point it out. I'm not an emotional person. I don't show emotion outside around people, all those things. But I have just been a wreck lately. And she is curious and drew my attention to maybe that has something to do with it, which is very interesting because about my first house on March 24th of, I think, 19. I started the job I have March 24th, and now I've been diagnosed on March 24th. It's a day that resonates for me for sure.
It's a little bittersweet in a way.
Yeah, more bitter because it's the most recent thing.
Well, you're here.
That's true.
You're present.
Fair.
You still get to live out a healthy life.
Yeah.
For the most part.
Semi-healthy.
I mean, minus a cheat day here or there. Who knows? But I mean, you still get to do ballroom. You still get to do fitness. We worked out earlier.
Yeah.
You were showing me the ropes.
Yeah.
How often are you working out? How often are you staying on top of it?
The goal is 7 days a week. The reality is probably 5. The goal is 7. We're gonna get into it.
We're gonna get into it.
We're getting into it.
All right.
I'm on the transplant list.
Okay.
Which is a blessing.
Yes.
I'm on the transplant list which also indicates that I will be I'll be down for some time. And so I have to be prepared for that. Committed this year that I'm about to be outside this summer.
Oh, okay.
With the least amount of clothes as possible.
I'm okay with that.
2 parts. I don't know how long I'll be down once I get transplanted. I know I'll be out of work for a month, probably even. I know then probably out of fitness for even longer. I'm guessing about 6 months, which is gonna fuck with me mentally. And then the kidney, they don't replace my kidney. They just add one. And it sits in my pelvis area.
So wait, they don't take it out?
They don't take it out. They just let it die over time.
So why not take it out?
Because that would require a more extensive surgery and even longer recovery time.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I was like, wait a minute. Whoa.
Yeah.
I think you're supposed to leave that in there?
They leave it, both of them, they leave in there.
So,
and
maybe a little too, when you say die off or die, does it come out naturally?
No.
Or
it'll
just
sit
stay
in my body.
Oh, okay.
Useless.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But where it goes, it sits in my pelvic area. And the doctor's word, I don't like it. Because I'm so slim, you might be able to see it. And so I won't be half naked like I am now. Therefore, this year, if I don't get the transplant yet, I plan to have my last run, if that's it.
Not your last run.
I mean, let's be honest. I probably would figure out a way to be half naked.
I was about to say for a little while.
I just have to adapt. But the body I have today won't be the same.
And going into that, because you mentioned, the feelings of that, is there a way to keep up with it at all, or you just have to like rest? Keep up with like the muscle, the working out, all of those things, or is it just complete like
have
rest?
To stop completely.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, which is going to fuck with me. And people who don't understand how important that is for me, even people who understand how it is for me, say, well, you're getting a life-saving surgery, which is true, and I'm very grateful. And I'm very honest that it will fuck with me to not be able to be physically active. I've been physically active since I was in middle school. Since I was 13, and probably before that. I have never not been. And then as an adult, because I care about what I look like naked, it has become a very big part of my life and my identity. And so to not have that anymore, I'm worried, very worried about what that will be for me.
So, because I couldn't imagine, even though I do like to lay around and rest. I love it. Leave me the gym.
But you be out walking and riding your scooter everywhere.
I know. That's why I'm like, can you at least get outside and like walk a little bit?
I think so. I think I would be able to do things progressively.
Okay.
But I'm not certain. That we haven't gotten that far as to have those conversations with the doctor yet. But I am assuming similar to when I got my port surgeries. It starts most restrictive and then it loosens up a bit. Now,
because I've seen you, when you mentioned the port surgeries, because I've seen you sometimes cover, sometimes not cover. Can you talk about that?
Yes.
Why sometimes cover, why sometimes not cover?
So if I can break down the ports that I have had.
Oh, yes. Break that down.
Coming out in the hospital, when I got diagnosed, I had a port in my neck.
Oof.
I think it's, for some reason, I feel like it's on this side. I had a port in my neck, and that's how I got dialysis. When I left the ICU, they had to put it in my chest. And because this can't leave the ICU. And so I got it in my chest, and this is the port that used once I left the hospital in general and was doing dialysis in a clinic was in my chest. And that is, they pull my blood out, clean it, rinse it, put it back in, take out the toxins. So that I wore a lot of crop tops, which I love. I love my abs, and I wore a lot of crop tops. And it covered that. And then in order to go home and not be trapped on the clinic chair for 4 hours every other day, I got to do dialysis at home. That requires a different port. So then I had another surgery to move that port to my stomach. And that port is what I currently have now. And that's dead center in my abs. Well, not center. It is in my abs. And so the crop tops aren't the thing anymore. So if I'm walking ballroom, you'll see it. Because I am determined to set the stage that people with differently able bodies can walk all categories. And now I only walk 2 right now. But that's my hope, and that's my goal. I walked in New York, and I got home, and someone wrote me and was like, "Are you going through PD dialysis?" Which is the one in the stomach that I have at home. And I was like, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "I saw your video. I just got diagnosed. I don't know anyone who's going through this." When I tell you, I don't care if I lose. No, I do care. Let's not go that far. But it's not as important to me to win as that feeling was when he reached out. And now we text every day.
I love that.
He's about to start his journey, and he asks questions, and he's scared. He's my age. He's a Black man, which was so important for me, because when I was starting dialysis, and my entire journey of dialysis is senior citizens. People my age generally don't get kidney failure yet. And there was not many people that understood, and I'm the only Black person in my clinic, and like all of those things. And so if I can be that for him that I didn't have, like that was so important for me. So yeah, you'll see me show this on the ballroom stage moving forward.
And then you talked about community earlier, and look at you building it like that. It all ties right back in.
I didn't think about that. But like my everyday, more often than not, I hide it. I'm not quite there yet of being open with it, but I plan to be naked this summer, so you might see it.
To that, what's the hang up in the real world? Not saying that the world isn't, but what's the hang up in the everyday world versus the ballroom world?
Yeah. I think one is more judgmental people in the real world. In ballroom, they are tuning in and watching me do something that they're already interested in.
Got it.
If you're on my Instagram, you like me in some form, or you're a hater watching from the background, and I'll take the likes too. But you're watching me in some form because you like it. Hearing and adding to my story, less chance of judgment. And when I go on the ballroom floor, I forget it's even there, to be completely honest. I tuck it between my legs. You see the port where it enters my body, but I really forget it's in there.
I feel like when you're doing ballroom, from what I've observed, you're in the zone.
Yeah.
You get in the zone, and then that's very much it.
Yes. Yep. I completely forget. But in the real world, I don't want to answer questions sometimes.
I was gonna say questions, 50 million questions.
Yeah, I don't want to answer questions sometimes. I feel like sometimes I'm still like portraying something to people that I want to keep that mask on. Sometimes I say fuck it, and I wear my low cut jeans, and I have not worn a fully cropped top yet, but I'll wear like, I call it 3/4 top, where you can see it if I raise my arms. But I'm like tiptoeing into comfortability.
So
this summer though.
This summer we're gonna have a time. I don't want to hear no shit. And this summer you better be out too.
Outside.
Naked. In the heat.
Oh. I'm not ready.
In the heat, vibing at the park.
The hotter it is, the less clothes I will be wearing.
Oh, I can agree to that.
Yeah.
Okay. From where you are now
Mm-hmm.
in the journey,
Mm-hmm.
going back to when you first heard about it,
Mm-hmm.
what's something that you could probably tell yourself, or you would tell yourself to kind of ease your mind if there was okay, this isn't what I initially thought. I'm still moving. I'm still living life. I'm still doing the things. Because I know in the beginning there's probably was like, what the fuck?
You know, I think my journey's different.
Okay.
And I shock myself all the time when I think about it.
Mm.
When I got diagnosed and they like told me what it is, I immediately went to my brain of, this is not my death sentence. I am going to do all the things that I still am wanting to do, to the point that my follow-up questions to the doctors were, and when can I get back to the gym? And when can I do this? And when can I do that?
When can we go back to normal?
And and I was determined to live as normal as a life as possible. And that has been my entire journey. And now I'm like bringing it to fruition for sure. And often I'm told that I need to slow down and I need to calm down. But from day one, laying in that hospital bed, I was showing the nurse and the doctor my Instagram pictures, and like, this is what I look like. This is what I need to get back to.
The girl cannot lose her figure.
Literally, because they would come in, and I remember this male nurse comes in. He goes, "You have a really good body." I was like, "Yeah, you should have seen me 2 weeks ago before I got in this hospital. I was the girl."
Not you telling the nurses this. They have no idea. They're just like,
they literally don't know.
All right.
And it was an educational moment, because then they learned about ballroom through that.
Spreading the good word.
Exactly. Yeah. Everybody in that hospital saw it. I needed you to know that I might be down now. But there was once upon a time
that I was up.
Where I was up, and trust me, I'm coming back.
And it was stuck. And you just have to deal with it. Period. You're saying.
Yeah.
So we worked out a little bit earlier.
Yes.
You introduced me to some workouts.
Yeah. So you did really well.
I struggled through some. let's be honest to the camera. I did struggle. I struggled.
He did well.
I struggled.
He did
well. Do you often have people ask you about training or wanting to help out or trying to get form and stuff right? Or
no, not the form part. People rarely ask me about form.
I felt a sprinkle.
Did you feel it?
I felt something. Hold on. Because we might be going downstairs.
We might have to move.
Hold on. Okay. Continue. Okay. Right now.
All right.
I feel another one. We're going.
I think I see 2 drops. But I don't know if they were there prior. I'm seeing nothing else. I'm making it up. Okay.
Don't get me too excited.
People rarely ask me about form. They want me to give them the magic
touch
recipe that they can just go into the gym and then do things really fast and all of this stuff and get the body that they want. But form is very important to me, so I emphasize on it. But yes, family, friends, all of that always asks me to make their workout plan. Come January time,
you're busy.
Everybody wants a new workout plan. I've started to charge for it so that I slowed down a bit. I don't have like an official license or anything like that, but I'm going to spend my time to develop this plan, and I walk with you on your journey. So like, you tell me, my last one, she said, I have 10 weeks to do this. And so we did check-in points. We did points where we were switching her workout out. She had me as a reference whenever she needed it. We become watch friends, so that way I can hold her accountable.
I love that.
She gets like a
threading back to community again.
True. A built-in workout partner.
Yeah.
I do struggle because of where I live. I want a workout partner that will push me as well. I don't have that just yet. Most people do not want to work out with me on an ongoing basis. 7 days a week is too much.
Yeah, that is quite a bit now. You may get a good 3-4 days out of me, but then you got to go ahead and time this out.
Right.
My back hurt.
And I take it as serious as I take going to work.
Okay.
And so my motto is if I can go to work, I can go to the gym. And I like money, so I go to work. So I go to the gym.
So for somebody who is in their journey, I know everybody hits that kind of like stalemate point where it's like, okay, I really don't want to do this shit no more. Or the diet's getting like repetitive.
Yeah.
How do you fight through and remain consistent when you start to plateau?
Yeah. I'm an Aries, so I need constant stimulation. And that comes with my workout.
Makes so much sense. Makes so much sense.
And that goes with my workout. I have to change my workout up often. I'm always, my Instagram is full of people, workout fitness people. And I'm learning new things. I'm switching things up all the time. I can't do the same thing all the time, nonstop. So I'll do a program, a routine, and then in 4-5 weeks I'm switching it, doing something differently. But also I'm a goal setter. So the ball that I just walked was like my goal. I have to get my shit together for that ball. So then I have like right now my birthday is in 50 something days. And so like that's my goal. I'm working out hard for 50 something days so I can be naked for my birthday.
Got it.
So I just set goals to run to.
I'm going to look into this camera and say, summer is my goal. We'll see.
We're going to be outside together. Naked. You already committed.
Well,
yeah.
You know, maybe. We'll see. I like too much food, though. I'm a foodie at heart. So that's why I asked too, because like I'm a person who will get in a diet, stick to it for maybe a month, and I'm like, okay, this shit's a little... What are Popeyes?
Yeah.
What is shit at to switch it up?
Yeah.
So that's why I asked.
Now, I don't... Your audience is going to hate me for this.
What?
Always. I don't have to diet like that.
Oh, God.
I have the benefit of genes. In like that, I say, because I don't keep weight on well. So I have to eat a lot of protein. I have to up my calories more than the average person. So mine is just a little different. But to answer your question on how do I stay motivated, I don't. Listen, especially with dialysis, the dialysis I am on sucks a lot of protein out of me.
Gotcha.
And I have to eat so much more to replenish that and all of the things, especially if I want to gain mass. But I will eat eggs for like 2-3 weeks every morning. And then that shit starts pissing me off. Royally pissing me off.
Yes.
And so I then switch and pivot, and I find a different source of protein. And then sometimes I fall off the bandwagon, and then I have to get back on and all the things. But it's same, just switch it up and set goals and find something you can work towards.
Attainable goals.
Yeah.
And not try, like I said, kill myself like I did earlier.
Yes, agreed. Attainable, measurable is important too, right? People go, oh, I'm gonna be down 30 pounds in 2 days. Well, that's not reachable. But you want to measure your goals by, I take pictures, staging pictures, so I know that I'm growing. So I know that I'm
following the process and the progress. And then because of my diagnosis, I see a doctor very often, and they pull labs a lot. So I get my protein tested, all of those things. So that's another measurement for me. Okay.
Often.
Hey, y'all, this conversation keeps getting better and better, and we're going to have more for you when we come back. In the meantime, let's take a trip down to the gym where Shuvon is going to demonstrate a new workout for us. That low. It says to the base of your shoulder.
Yeah.
And I tried. That looks right.
Okay.
Position.
So then straight leg, and then I'm pulling it up.
He really thinks it's child. Let me give you a note. That's all I have. Don't pull it over. Let's just switch up. We're getting these a whole athlete.
Huh?
You're getting your whole athlete. Before we jump back into the show, special thanks to Shuvon for demonstrating a new workout for us. Now, is there actual footage of me doing this workout? Yes. Will you guys get to see it? Maybe. But in the meantime, back to our conversation. So I asked you in the beginning, where does Shuvon stop? Where does Melanin start? Now, on the Shuvon side of things, family-wise, how is that with everything you have going on? Ballroom, your diagnosis. We've talked a little bit, and now we're going to share a little bit more about the lifestyle in which you live that you're going to dive into. Like, how are you living with family, and like, how do they take all this in?
Yeah. Very closeted my majority of my life. I think I separated from, they all happened around the same time, from my family a little bit when I started ballroom, because though I still wasn't admitting it fully out loud all the time, when I went to my first ball, actually, I was just starting to date the first boy I've ever dated.
Really? Okay.
Fully
Now
married.
this when we get into the mess.
It was his birthday. I am married to a woman. And we are in a polyamorous relationship. At the time we weren't. We were just in an open relationship.
So for those at home that don't know, can you explain the polyamory of it all?
Okay, so the open relationship where we started was, we are married and we engage in sexual activity with other people. But no emotions and feelings attached with those other people. I had one partner. And now we have evolved into a polyamorous relationship because we started dating other people. Me more than her. And then that's how I got the boyfriend situation. We actually moved the relationship because I wanted to date him. So yes, that happened around the same time. I started pulling further and further away from my family. And all of that started my ballroom journey and all of those things. I started to live out loud. I'm actually on a queer cheerleading team.
You learn something new every day.
I know. You said the lifestyle. It's like, it's very encompassing. I'm on a queer cheerleading team, of which I was not honest about my queer lifestyle at that point. I just thought I was going to be a cheerleader. And all of those things created a space for me where I started just slowly living out loud. I started dating a boy. I started being honest with my friends that I was dating a boy. I started being honest with my cheer team, of which my wife is on, that I also had a boyfriend. And then my diagnosis happened. And I'm not with that boy anymore. I have a new boyfriend. He's not new. We've been together for a year and a half now. And my diagnosis happened at the same time that work found out about my Instagram, like I told you. And I had always said that the reason why I don't live out loud is, one, work, because I work for a very conservative county, and two, my parents, my family. And so when work happened, I was like, fuck it. I called my mom and I was like, listen, I feel like you haven't been in my life like you normally are, and there's parts of my life you've been left out of. And she agreed. I said, I think that's because I have a whole boyfriend you don't know about. And my mom, I said, Angela and I, my wife, are in a polyamorous relationship. and I have a boyfriend, my mom looks to my stepdad.
Because I need to know how this went down.
So we were FaceTime because I didn't want to wait. We don't live close by. I didn't want to wait anymore. And so we were FaceTime, and my mom's in front of the camera, and my stepdad's off to the side, and I can't see him. And I said, we have a polyamorous relationship. We date other people. She looks at him, and she goes, I want one of those. And I was like,
yes, Mom!
I said, Mother, this is not about you. This is about me.
Yes. That's hilarious.
But since then, I have then told my sister, and she knows about my boyfriend. My parents know about my boyfriend. My brother does not know about my boyfriend. But my birthday's coming up, and I want them all there, so he'll have to learn.
So in telling, was there any type of like pushback, any type of like, what is this, any type of the usual that you run through or that you see?
I have I'm an Aries, and so my family knows either you're on the train or you will get left behind.
All right.
And
love that.
It's not that easy. I don't want to minimize it, because if it was easy, I would have done it a lot earlier. But I am a very, if you have something to say about my life that you don't agree with, you won't be in it. And they know that. And so I think they fell in line. What I will say is I've observed from my mom, I think she struggled with the idea of what does that mean for my wife? She hasn't quite comprehend the fact that I can have a boyfriend and still be fully in love with my wife. Because every time I go see my boyfriend in Chicago, she wants to know how I can just leave my wife behind. Or if I go to a ball of which my wife does not come to, because she's Caucasian, and I think those are sacred spaces for Black people. She was like, and you're just leaving your wife at home? I'm like, she's an adult. She has other hobbies. A whole life. But in fairness, for the 15 years that we were together before me living out loud and authentically, we did everything together. We worked at the same place. We were in cheer together. We worked out together. We did everything together. So now the idea that we're separating and doing different things is hard for other people to understand. Took us some time to adjust to, but other people looking in, they see it, they worry that it's our downfall, but we're managing it, and it's a pivot for sure, and it's going fairly well.
It's something about the older generation; they have to like wrap their brains around something.
Yeah.
When I first had the conversation with my mom about being pansexual, having to explain that, and then her having to go like, huh? It was very much like, wait, hold on, what?
You what?
Like, she's always suspected something.
Yeah.
And there's been years of me trying to figure it out because I didn't want to like pin it on, okay, it's this.
Yeah.
And then 10 years later, it's like, well, now I feel different. It's this. Yeah. But now as I've gotten older and I feel like I'm at a point where I'm a little bit more aware of who I am and myself and the things that I like and how I go about life. It's funny to kind of watch her rack her brain around it.
Yeah.
And trying to just process it. Or just like, okay, I'm still mom.
Yeah.
But I'm going to have questions.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck does this mean?
Yeah.
Like, all the new stuff that you hear, I have to explain that to her because she's like, okay, what's all this new shit?
Yeah. I love that you said that. Take a label and then in like 10 years change it. Because honestly and truly, I am pansexual. I have bust my ass for that I feel like it took a lot of work to accept the bisexual title that I just don't want to let it go. So I just keep it. But truly, I am pansexual. But I really don't put that big of a label on it. I just tell people I'm queer or I like boys and girls. And you can take it or leave it, do it whatever you want. But I wanted to mention my mom in ballroom. She wants to come.
Oh yes, so she has to.
I walk sex, and that is not something that.
Okay, maybe not for that, but let her see the girls. The dips and the things.
I'm gonna have to take it.
Let her at least do runway. Like she'd have a time doing runway.
Oh my god! See, she would. She much like me. This is where I learned it from. I'm her mini. She needs to be the star of the show. She's not coming to the ball and just watching people.
Let her do runway.
She will figure out a way to get her behind on that floor. And I'm like, mother, this is not for you. But one day I'll take her when I'm not walking.
What do they do? All American, what is it, girl? We could do All American girl. Let her walk it. Let her have her moment.
She would 100% want to be a do European. But yeah,
that's funny.
We now have some mutual friends. She has a friend that's queer that's my age. More like her son. She calls him her son. And he's obsessed with ballroom. He's my friend on Instagram. And through that, he has shown my mother my Instagram. I have 2 Instagrams. I have the family appropriate Shuvon Instagram. And then I have the Melanin Trini Instagram, of which they're blocked from because I'm half naked. But because she has mutual friends, he has shown her. And she goes, I want that outfit. Give me that outfit. And so for my birthday that's coming up, I'm thinking of having a party, a Shuvon themed party where you have to come to my party in your interpretation of one of my looks or one of my errors or something. With a reference photo.
It's such a mix of like a high level of like arrogance and also like fab because I love this idea.
It's my party, so
like, I really do.
Let me see your interpretation of me.
Yeah.
My mom wants one of my sluttiest outfits. She goes, "Oh, I'm coming." It's when I debuted as an Alpha Omega, as Trini. My name is Trini or Trinidad, and it's because we are Trinidadian, and she loves her heritage. She goes, "Oh, I'm going with the Trinidadian one." I was like, I don't know. And she's like at the table telling my brother this, my whole family, but my brother specifically. And he goes, that outfit better have some more clothes on it. I was like, yeah, mother, I don't know if you're wearing this, but
Mom said she got it. You gonna let her live?
Yeah, and you know,
let her be.
If her husband lets her do it, granted, no one lets her do anything.
She does.
Again,
yes.
She is.
I had a similar experience with like the different social medias because I would have Facebook that was more family friendly.
Right.
Instagram, I even to this day in a way, Instagram is more of my like intrusive thoughts, my everyday like updates. Okay, you can keep tabs on me there. Twitter is like a whole vast just. You go over there, you may see some shit. You go over there, you may be like, nigga, what are you talking about? Because it really be some off the wall stuff.
Yeah.
Like I get stoned and be like, you know those things people say when they're like hot? That's Twitter.
Yep.
Oh, I'm looking at something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My Twitter is not tied to me in any way. We talked earlier that I would love to do an OnlyFans.
Ciao.
Yeah. My Twitter is not tied to me in any way because when I do an OnlyFans, that's the route that I'm going to do.
I think the only way somebody could probably find me on Twitter is if they look by my email. But if it's not that, there's nothing that directly ties.
Oh, I have a whole different email.
And it's funny because the usernames or the handles are close. And still, it's like it hasn't been like a work has found this or like somebody has found the wrong thing there. Or,
yeah.
So,
no,
I love it.
Different email, different username. It's like I'm not using it right now, but when I need to use it, it will be completely separated from me. Yeah.
So, again, also similarities with like telling family. Brother loved it. Not loved it, but it was just like
Okay.
Yeah.
So what's up?
Yeah.
Sister, sister.
Okay.
Loved it as well. Other brother, probably need to have a conversation about it because I don't know if we talked about it fully, but I think has an idea.
Okay.
It's not crazy. Nobody's foreign to what's happening in
okay.
front of them.
Okay.
It's just a matter of like, do we talk about it? Or?
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Okay. It just
how long ago was this? When was this?
this was like I've always been me since probably the confidence in being me in the lifestyle. Probably since 22.
Okay.
And then conversations, 28, 29.
Ooh. Okay.
I feel like I had to go live in it first.
Oh, okay.
Like I had to go live in it and see, okay, is this it? Before
Yeah.
I just be telling people this is what it is. And again, 10 years later, it's like, well, now hold on, wait a minute. Now you told me. Now you like pussy on Thursday? It's like, what the fuck? Because that's literally how it would be. It confuse the shit out of a lot of people. So I can't just be, I have to go figure it out first.
Yeah.
And I think that's what, because a lot of my friends thought, you're holding on, they're holding out because, whatever. I'm like, no, I really feel part of it, yes. And then part of it was, I'm trying to figure it out. Because I can come out and say, okay, I'm this. And then again, a decade from now, I like pussy on Thursdays, and we have a problem.
And then you got to explain it to mama again.
Yes. And she's already confused by enough of the new shit. So she does not need me coming back later being like, oh, you sure this ain't a phase?
Okay.
Like, what is this? Like, because her tolerance is low for the bullshit. So it's very much, we're not getting anywhere.
Yeah. Mine is my nephews. I was worried about telling them. And when I called my sister and told her about my boyfriend, I was like, okay, now how are you going to tell your kids? And she goes, tell them what? I was like, that I have a boyfriend. She goes, well, when he gets here, I'm going to introduce him as your boyfriend, and that will just be it.
Kids don't care.
They don't.
They really don't. It'd be the adults.
It's the adults
Yeah.
who have a mindset already built, and then you have to figure that out. Now, the piece that we have not got into, but that my mom probably wouldn't understand, is I am married to a woman who she loves and adores. I have a boyfriend who I'm trying to introduce her to, and I'm still fucking people.
It's this new shit, people. She's not gonna get it. My mama included. She's not gonna get it. Okay.
Because I have needs.
Or in the words of Billy Porter. Fuck. Sorry, editing's gonna kill me later, but I'm sorry. I just have to put this back up here. Okay.
She's not going to understand.
Because I know there's a ton of questions inside of polyamory. What is the end game, I guess?
Oh,
because how some people look for like the picket fence, the wife, the kids.
Yeah.
Like, what is the end game in it?
That's such a good question because this is my first polyamorous situation. And this is not my boyfriend's first polyamorous situation.
Okay.
So I am learning. And this New Year's, we were sitting on the couch and we were future talking. And I brought that up. I said, I think the thing that scares me the most is that I don't know what the future holds. And I think I don't know what the future holds because I don't have examples of polyamorous relationship. I have examples of the picket fence, like you talked about, my parents.
And this is why we say representation matters.
And so I'm doing a lot of this trailblazing myself. And so I'm right now in this moment, and it changes on a daily. I'm trying to not have expectations. And I'm just trying to sit with, they make me happy, and my needs are met, and that's where we're going. I don't know. I would love for my boyfriend's long distance, by the way. I would love for him to live in the same city as
I was
me.
going to get to that. Like, could you see a space where all three of you are living under the same roof? Is that something that's doable or possible?
If you ask Shuvon, yes. But yes.
The other two involved?
No.
Okay.
No. He worries. He wants, when I'm with him, he wants me to himself, which I understand because we're long distance and he doesn't get me often. She worries that she's going to have to change her life to accommodate another person. We have not even done sleeping in the same house. We keep it very separate. When he comes to visit here, we aren't in my house unless she's not there, and then we'll be in my house. So we don't do that. And then when I go to see him, it's just me seeing him. But what's getting hard and tricky is holidays.
Yes.
Everybody wants me for holidays.
It's like a divorced child just out here.
Literally is.
Like, who's getting me for Christmas? Who wants Thanksgiving?
Yeah, again, I've done everything with my wife for 15 years prior to this situation. And so now I'm asking her to be alone for a holiday that she didn't have. We don't have kids. We decided that the family we were going to build was only going to include her and I. And now I'm essentially pulling some of that away to spend it with him. And when I'm not with him, I feel guilty because he lives alone. So he's not near his family or anything like that. And so it stresses me out of how do I fulfill both of those needs. Yeah. So now if they would just fucking come in the same house and everybody celebrates Christmas with me, that will be ideal.
Maybe it's a conversation for 1 year. I mean, you have couples who, like the two families, the mom, stepdad, whatever. They come together. I've seen it doesn't always work, but it comes together for the sake of the children. Yeah. For the sake of the Shuvon.
Yep. Exactly. Exactly.
Can we bring this together?
Yeah, I think I have hope that it's doable. I just think it'll take some time. They talk. They like each other. They like each other a little bit too much for my liking.
So how is it so hard to?
Their own time. They want their individual time. Yeah. Each one of them.
Everybody goes through their journey at their own time.
Yeah. And me, because I'm benefiting from it, of course I want it to happen tomorrow.
So what have you felt like you've learned so far in this? Because you said it's fairly new-ish. Or you're new-ish to it.
Yeah.
So what have you learned from it?
A lot, because
with yourself.
This is my first serious relationship with a boy. And it's not easy. This is my first long distance relationship. And my first polyamorous relationship. So I have learned, I think I told you earlier, I need constant stimulation.
Makes a lot of sense.
I need to feel wanted. Yeah, and all of the Aries traits apply to me. So I'm trying to manage that for sure. But also I am struggling when I'm not getting the attention from both of them. I say all the time, when I'm not getting the attention, I tell them, they say have multiple relationships, you'll get all the attention you need. And here I am, I can't get my wife or my boyfriend to give me the attention that I need. But I've also learned about my communication style and my attachment style. I have an anxious attachment style, which comes from the constant attention that I need. And then my communication style, I'm a fighter. I like to argue and
debate. Yes.
Debate, I think, when we have a topic that no one has stakes to, that's debate. I argue it's passionate for me, and I care deeply about
Committed.
it.
I love it.
And neither of those two bitches like to argue.
Really?
Neither of them. She will say, I'm not about to fight with you. I'm not raising my voice at you.
You got it.
We'll talk later.
Mm-hmm.
And that infuriates me.
That is me. That is me to a T.
Infuriates me.
Child, I'll walk away. Be like, oh, okay, bye.
He would say, he goes, I'm not about to do this with you.
Mm-hmm.
Sassy. And I'm like,
you like it.
okay, let me calm down. And then next thing I know, I'm raising right back up.
Mm-hmm.
And so neither of them will fight with me. And I'm learning that about myself, that I am capable of having a civil, non-contentious conversation. He is willing to have the conversation as long as I keep it down here.
Right.
She's not talking about it at all. She's like, I'm not doing this. You can go have an argument with yourself in the shower, but I'm not doing this.
That sounds like me with my ex. It was very much because I call him more of the pit bull. I was more of the quiet, diplomatic. I have what do they call a secure style of attachment. I don't need all the glitz and the glam, but I'm like, I'm here.
Yeah.
And he would get irritated to no end that I would calmly, hey, so this is the level I'm going to be at.
Oh, that pisses me.
And
fight with me.
You can be mad all you
want. Meet
want.
me at the 10 that I'm giving you.
And and that's the other thing. You could be standing there 10, fuming. I can see the smoke come out of your ears. And what I will easily do, you can have it. All right. Ooh, this is a pretty day outside, you know. Nice TV. And I mean, chaps ass. Chaps ass. I mean, makes it just like you said, fight with me, give me something. But me, I'm just like, I can't. Because after a while, it's like, okay, you got it.
You know what I've done is, because she doesn't fight, she'll just walk away like you. I'll wait till we're in the car.
Oh, you're evil.
Because
you're evil.
Where are you going?
I will park this bitch and walk. Okay? Try me.
I do the driving.
Try. Oh, god damn it.
So she's in the passenger seat, and I'm like bringing up an argument, and she will stone cold just look in the front and act like I am not there.
Now a way to get me to argue, because I will get into the debating and arguing. If it's something along the lines of principle, I will go to the earth's crust arguing about principle.
Same.
And it will be like, is it that serious? Yeah. Like I will get out the car and walk up the highway. It's that serious in front of God and everybody because you play with me.
Exactly.
And it's on fucking principle.
Exactly.
So
principle
I will do that.
Is a big deal for me.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I also hate hypocrisy. Yes. I really try to, if this is what I'm doing here, I'm going to apply it there. Right. And when people don't do that, that really irks on my nerves so bad. I have a worker because I am a supervisor. I will point out the hypocrisy to her, and she's like, "Yep, and I'm like, "What? Excuse me."
It's a for me.
She was like, "Yeah, literally dead ass." I'm like, "Hey, in this family, you did this, and then in this family, you tell me you can't do this, but the situation is the same." And she goes, "Yeah, and I'm just like, "You are testing my fucking patience. This is God playing a game on me."
That is hilarious. There's some similarities there.
Because I want to just grab her and shake her. But, yeah.
Because I'm that way with, like, fairness.
Yes!
Let's be fair.
Are you the middle kid?
No, I'm the oldest child.
Oh, really?
I just have always operated, like, with fairness. Like, I was raised under do how, you want people to do to you.
Yeah.
So, I always tell my cousins, okay, you guys are out here acting a fool. You expect somebody to not act a fool back with you?
Right.
Or another one of my favorites, you can't piss somebody off and tell them how mad to get.
Oh, that.
You can't do that. And that's something me and my mom talk about now because it's like, she always said, well, how did it get so mad? Or I was like, Mom, if I sat here and poked my stepdad for an hour, you're going to reach over and slap the shit out of me. I can't be mad that he reacted that way. Yeah. I did it. So.
And again, I'm an Aries. So when you come at me at a 4, I have to outdo you.
Oh my God.
So I'm going to a 10.
Oh, Jesus.
So that way you would think twice before you come at me again at a 4. And the problem is people like, you overreacted. No, I didn't. I reacted to what I needed in that moment.
Because there's a little bit of a warning shot in there too.
Don't do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Similar. I give people warning shots ahead of time. Like because with me, it's like a bear that lives inside.
Yes.
The bear is cute and cuddly all day long.
Uh-huh.
But if you get the poking and poke the right way, it's going to come out and I'm going to knock all this shit over.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to stand there like, so what you going to do about it?
Uh-huh. Yep.
So to keep the bear at bay, we don't
Heed
poke
the
him.
warning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I always tell people, I say, hey, you're getting close to... It'll be very quiet and calm, but I'd be like, hey,
Yeah.
you're getting real close.
I believe in warnings.
Yes.
I always believe. I coach cheer now, and I say, you will never be surprised. I'll tell you
Right.
exactly how to act with me.
Right.
In my relationships. Treat me nice.
Yeah.
Talk to me nice, all the things. But as soon as you don't, I'm always going to the floor. I have to, because if I just go, if you come at me at a 4 and I go to a 5, you would think it's a joke, and you'll try a 6 next time.
Don't play with me. It's
literally, I gotta come to you at a 10.
I love it.
Yeah,
It's the don't play with me.
but this is a plug for having a therapist. Though she's working on me. I'm working on it.
Please have a therapist.
I'm up to once a week now. It's happening.
We're proud of him. We're also proud of me too, because I'm in there too, trying to get my life right.
Literally trying to save a life.
Well, I mean, we're up here on the roof. We've had a workout. We've talked about ballroom. We've gotten to a little bit of your life.
Just a bit.
I feel like there's a lot more that we're going to have to come back and touch back on. Maybe we can get all 3 of you to sit down and talk.
Yeah.
It's on the books. We'll see.
We should write a book, is what I told them.
Maybe y'all should. Modern day, like, there's not many out there. There could be.
So I was looking for a book earlier this year to read on it, and there's just not much. And definitely not brown and black ones.
Right.
We love the tradition of family in this
Yes,
black community. We don't play with
do.
that in the name of Jesus. And that's a whole nother thing right there. In the name of Jesus, we love
My grandmother throws a Bible at me.
the sanctity of a family,
Mhm.
for sure. Yeah. But no, I would love to
Write a
dig
book.
deeper into polyamory. I don't have all the answers because, again, I'm still learning. But I also think the more you talk about it,
Mm-hmm.
the more exposure it is. The amount of people, I am Billy Porter, the amount of men that's in my DMs. And one of the first things I tell them is I am in relationships. So don't think you're coming here for a boyfriend. And they think they can persuade me. And it turns out me persuading them that, yeah, you could be one of my partners. And it doesn't turn out that way.
I'm screaming.
But that's my mission, is to expose polyamory to the world. Because the only reason why we know monogamy like that is because it's been
exposed.
dominant.
Yeah.
Yes, for forever. Same thing for heterosexual relationships. Same thing with the idea that marriage is the ultimate goal. Like, all of these things are just ideas and concepts that we have traditionally passed down, and
made comfortable, made normal,
and have not explored and
anything
expanded
else
outside of that.
Because I mean, I told you when we initially talked about it, I've had, as I've gotten older, thoughts of like, I don't know about polyamory. I don't know. Yet.
And I got you.
And it's not even from the traditional like possessive mindset that people fall back on. It's more so, is there enough of me to give to more than one person?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'd be exhausted.
Which is fair.
Like,
and that's you knowing yourself. But you've already seen me. I feel like I have all the energy in the world. And I need all of this attention.
A friend of mine told me, like, but wouldn't that be considered like dating? Because you would date, more than one person. But I'm just like, still, relationship and dating are different. You're in relationship with somebody. Yeah. That is a lot to give to somebody.
I just learned there's a difference between relationship and dating.
Absolutely.
I told my boyfriend the other day, I was like, yeah, we're dating. Oh, he got it.
Slap the shit out of you.
Nigga, we are not dating. I'm your man. I was like,
you better claim it too.
Dating. He was not happy.
Dating my ass.
Yeah, literally. I mean, I feel like you have multiple siblings.
I do.
And you give them different energies, and you have enough for all of them.
The thing is, though, with my siblings, you're not supposed to play favorites, but
you have. And you can do that in a polyamorous relationship.
They know who they are. The siblings know who are my favorites. All of you, by the way.
My stepdad had a really good answer when I asked him who his favorite was. He said, I get different things from each of you. If I want to do this, I'll hang out with your sister. If I want to do this, I'll hang out with you and your brother. And that's a really good answer. That's what I say at work when they ask me who my favorite is. If I want to fight about this, I'll talk to you. If I want to do this, I'll do that. So then you're not like, the whole human is not your favorite, and therefore the other humans are not your favorite. Yeah, I get different things from you. But same thing for a relationship. When I want to do things activity-wise, I'm with my wife. We're both adventurous. We like to do those things. When I want to have deep philosophy type conversations, I can do that with my boyfriend. My wife is not doing that with me. I just get different things from them. I have different needs, and I equate that to my friendships. I don't expect my best friend to do all of the things that I need them to do from a friend, but I have other friends.
Right.
But he is my best friend, and he knows it, and all of the things.
Well, when you put it in that perspective,
telling you,
maybe he's trying to convert me, y'all.
I'm gonna make everybody a polyamorous
trying to convert me
one day.
Trying to convert me. I mean, just gonna have this, that, and the other.
Okay.
Know that.
We'll start a podcast with polyamory, and we'll call it.
Yeah, that, and the other. Hey, we're gonna cut that. Nobody see our good ideas.
Right.
Who intrigues you right now? Like, who has like your eye where it's like, I would want to sit down and talk to them? Because that's essentially what I wanted to do with you.
Yeah.
I was intrigued by you living your life, you being in ballroom, you being the person that you are. So who intrigues you?
Right now.
And why?
Oh, this is hard. This is hard.
You wanted me to come on question on this?
Who intrigues me right now? I have a couple. Kind of coming back to what we talked about. Rebel intrigues me. I want to know. I want to get in his brain, and talk about his ballroom journey and all of the things. But on a bigger scale, another part of me that we didn't get to touch on is I have my bachelor's is in political science.
Ooh.
And in the current state of our world,
you must return. You must come back. We must talk later.
Oh yeah, there's many parts of Shuvon, but I want to sit down with our forever president Barack Obama himself, and I want to know all the things he thinks about this current situation.
I mean, he's telling you.
Yeah, I want.
You want the real shit, though.
I want the dinner table talk.
Got it. I thought you were gonna ask him where the aliens were, because that was the question.
I don't care about that shit. I want to know the real talk, but not to get too political, because I'm about to nerd out. I would love to sit down with Hillary Clinton. I want to know all of her things too. I still believe in my heart that she would have been really great for us.
Absolutely.
And again, I'm an Aries. I'm a motherfucking I told you so person.
Absolutely.
And she has the biggest...
Kamala too.
Yes.
Kamala has a face.
Yes.
Hillary just has like a child.
And she has the reason to say, yes, I told you bitches.
Yeah.
I told you so, I told you so, I told you so.
Yeah.
And I want to hear her tell us so.
Okay.
So yeah, I would probably pick those three. Those would be my...
Okay. Well, as we thanks for joining the conversation, and special shout out to Shuvon. Thank you so much for telling your story and sharing your time with me. I'll catch you guys down the road. Make sure you follow the show at Intriguing Sessions on Instagram. More episodes coming soon. Peace.